Oh, it is really loud. Hello, Instagram. Let me just put my post up. Tell you what I'm cooking. Why isn't it pinning? How do I pin it? Yes, pin comment. All right, great. Morning, guys. I've just come back from the gym. I'm all sweaty and probably not a very nice image, and I'm going to show you how I make my 5 nut and seed oats. Super simple. First of all, make sure you've got some boiling water. I haven't got any almond milk or cashew milk, so I'm going to make my oat milk using some coconut powder and some desiccated coconut as well, but you can just use hot water. You don't need to have those specialty milks, and you can make them as well, super easy. So first thing, got my saucepan. I'm going to get my ingredients now. So I'm going to use some sunflower seeds, some hazelnuts, and oats. Obviously, I've got some hemp seeds here as well. It's just literally whatever I've got in my cupboard. That's what I'm using. So to start off with, we're going to use these whole hazelnuts here. Now the trick is to try and get them toasted, and that way they bring out the flavour and the lovely oils they've got there as well. So we're just going to quickly bash these. These shouldn't take more than about 10 minutes from start to finish. I'm going to show you exactly how I make them. So I've probably got about a handful of hazelnuts. It's going to be quite heavy on the hazelnuts, this one. But just lightly crush them so you increase the surface area, so you're going to get a much more sort of like well-rounded toast on it as well. And that goes. And just move that around and just leave that in the pan, which is already on a medium heat, for about 60 seconds before you add the other ingredients, because the hazelnuts are slightly bigger than the other ones. We're going to go in with our oats, obviously. Oats are a great source of fibre. You've got specialised types of fibres in here that actually release your sugar slowly. However, certain people who have issues with sugar, like metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetics, those with weight issues, might not want to go too hard on oats. I've actually had a few patients that have used like quite invasive, not invasive, but quite strict BM monitoring, so that's sugar monitoring. They've found that after just oats on their own, the sugars do tend to go up. So having oats with all these other ingredients that are good sources of quality fats and fibre is actually very good for those types of people. Generally, certainly me, after having come back from the gym, oats are fantastic, and that's what I recommend to most people who are young and healthy and fit and don't have any of those issues. So that's been about 60 seconds or so. You're going to smell. Cooking is part of cooking is smelling as well. So you're going to smell that lightly toasted sort of look here. So that's what they look like. And we're going to go in with the rest of our ingredients. Now, to make it simple, I just use a tablespoon rather than measuring things out. So you want to go in with about a tablespoon of hemp seeds, maybe a tablespoon and a half, let's say, because this is quite a small tablespoon. So about just 2 flat tablespoons of hemp seeds, the shelled hemp seeds. We're going to go 2 tablespoons of your oats as well. And we're going to go in with, because I'm quite like an intuitive cook, I like to just cook off the fly and stuff, but I need to get into the habit of measuring out my ingredients and stuff. And then we're going to go in with 2 tablespoons of sunflower seeds as well. There we go. Alright, so we've got all our ingredients here. We're going to top it off with flax, which is going to be the last seed. Put these things away. I'm showing you literally how I do it in the morning, because otherwise you think it'd take ages to make it Instagram ready. It's not that long at all. Mix these up in the hot pan, okay? This is going to take another few minutes or so, and you will get that lovely toasted smell, and that will actually reduce the cooking process, and that way you've got it's just a lot quicker overall. Remember, you've got your boiling water over here, and you've got your other ingredients here. Now, the flavour, because that is going to be it's definitely going to be flavourful, definitely going to have lots of quality fats, omega-3 in there, you've got the fatty acids, you've got really good monounsaturated fatty acids. Not that I like to go into the individual monounsaturated fats, because they're all very necessary. It's just where you get them from. So the quality of your fats is super important. I've done a whole YouTube video on that as well. That's over there, like cooking away. We want to inject some flavour into it. So I'm going to use some cinnamon, or you can use some really nice mixes. So Lucy B does this chai mix, which is good. Loads of other brands out there too. Anything that gives a lovely little sweetness, plus you're introducing different sorts of spices into your cooking. And spices, as a general rule of thumb, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, add lots of flavour to food. Very good for you as well. So probably about a teaspoon size of the cinnamon mix is going to go into there. The mixture in this particular chai mix is all these autumnal spices, so clove, nutmeg, cinnamon. You could just use one of those in the ground form as well, if you like, or even things like star anise. If you just wanted to add that lovely perfume of star anise, just whack it into the cooking water and it will just soak up all those flavours. It's a really nice little tip. And into this I'm going to add some desiccated coconut as well. There he goes. Probably about 2 tablespoons or so. Yeah. Alright, so it's probably been cooking for about 3 minutes or so. You're getting a lovely toasted smell. Let me show you guys what it looks like. So over here, so you can see it's nice and toasted. You've got the hazelnuts there, they've got a little bit more of a toast on them. It's good, smelling good. No stress in the kitchen. Alright, so to this we're just going to add probably about 300 mils of water. Now you can add your hot milk as well. And we're going to add a little bit of sweetener as well. So I'm using honey, you can use maple syrup, that's absolutely fine. With some palm sugar, just enough to get a little bit of sweetness going. If it's too hot, you can just take it slightly off the pan. My honey's not coming out now. Come on, honey. Come on. I need to get new honey. It's just coming out in little drops. Okay, alright, that's done. So in that goes. I'm just going to add a little bit of this coconut milk powder. And you can get these in like the baking sections of most supermarkets these days. Another trick will be to use almond flour. Almond flour is absolutely wonderful. I've literally just come back from the gym. Went to do about 6:30 in the morning, so just coming back now. It's been a while since I've been to gym. I tend to work out at home because it's more efficient, and it's day 5 of the photo shoot today, so I'm heading there straight after this. Alright, cover this. This is literally only going to take another 2 minutes or so to cook. Just put it in a nice presentation bowl. What bowl should we put it in today? I think we're going to put it in this bowl today. Nice and scrum. Let's see if there's any. I said Lucy B, yeah, in my pan. In the pan, we have hazelnuts that I've crushed and then lightly toasted for about 60 seconds. Then I've got hemp seeds, sunflower seeds, oats, and I'm going to finish it off with, well, I've added coconut, desiccated coconut and coconut powder because I didn't have any cashew milk or almond milk, so you can have that instead. A little bit of sweetener and the cinnamon mix as well, or chai mix. I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of flaxseed. Flaxseed is, again, another great source of omega-3. You've got some really good fibre in there. It's a very good source of protein, so it's about 20 to 25% protein, which is quite similar to a chicken breast. It's just got a different amino acid profile. So whenever anyone compares, proteins from plants to proteins from animal products, you've got to be asking yourself, okay, but what is the ratio of amino acids? And there's 9 essential ones. We tend not to get all 9 in plant-based proteins. However, there are a few exceptions like amaranth, quinoa, cacao, hemp seeds. They're actually they're a complete source of protein. So yeah, and you'll get protein throughout the whole day. We have this sort of naive, myopic view on protein, but actually, it's more about fibre, it's more about the quality of the sources and all that kind of stuff. So for the where's my flax gone? I had some flax up here. Oh, here it is. Let's put this down here. So I'm just gonna top it off with some of this delicious flax. It's nutty, it's got a really good sort of like, good texture for like smoothies and stuff like that, so yeah. So this is thickened up quite nicely. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, come with me. So this is just bubbling away. I might put a little bit too much water in, but you can always evaporate that off. And it's got that lovely sort of gloopiness, but not too much. And the smell is delicious as well. So this is going to be my oats. To finish it off, you could have it with some fruit, but I don't think... I haven't got any berries today, which is a shame. So yeah, let's see if there's any other questions. It's chai mix, not Thai. Can I have the brand? Yeah, I said, why am I watching this dude make porridge? Good. Someone to ring. Yes, I do. I've got an Aura ring on me today, actually, and I've checked out my sleep from yesterday, and I did have a good sleep, actually, which is good, and it's nice to see what it looks like on this. I'll be talking about that in another post soon. Alright, so turn this off. I'm going to make this here. In goes your porridge. Super simple. Alright. So this is how you do a 5 nut and seed oats in the morning. Very easy to do, probably doesn't look very Instagrammable, but trust me, it tastes amazing, and it's going to keep you filled until lunchtime. It's got all your proteins in there. I would tend to serve this with some berries, but I don't have berries with me today. There's definitely going to be berries on the photo shoot today. But I hope you liked that. That was a very quick introduction to what I do in the morning. Took 15 minutes in total, but I'd probably take less time if I wasn't talking to my phone. So hope you liked that. I will see you another time, and I have a great day. Yeah, enjoy it. All right.